Okay, so this is our saxophone class, and this group has been moving very, very quickly in the book. I know that they practice a lot, and they must really love what they do because we are very, very far along in the book, and they're very sharp, and they also know lots of songs. Okay, and what I mean by that is sometimes it's not always the songs that we learn out of the book, which is great. You know, like Star Wars. Thank you, Toby. And 7 Nation Army. Thank you, Toby. And anything else that comes out of that horn, I think Mike and Micah and some other they've also caught on. It is funny, but I'm also, you know, it is a good thing. Okay, kind of learning by ear, especially on a saxophone, that does take some talent. Okay, and so I do encourage that. I might not say that when you're in class. That's cool. But I do encourage that. So it is very good for them to do that. So I definitely don't stop. Okay, that's really, really great. So saxophone, like clarinet, has a lot of buttons on it, and they do have a mouthpiece in the neck. Because of the neck, it doesn't quite make the shrill sound of a clarinet mouthpiece. But let's go ahead and try it out. So just on the mouthpiece, with your neck. Yeah, keep going. Let's just plain hold it up. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, do it again. And 1, 2, ready, go. Okay. One thing, this goes back to clarinet and saxophone as well. If you hear a squeaking sound, especially if they're just playing on their mouthpiece, it's because their bottom teeth are touching the reed. Okay, that is guaranteed 100% of the time. That will squeak. You cannot play a woodwind instrument like that and put your teeth on the reed and it not squeak. Okay, so if you do hear that, just make sure that they know, hey, your teeth are on the reed. Don't do that. Okay, let's go ahead and put it on the horn. And while the saxophone embouchure is not quite as I guess finicky as the clarinet, where you have to do all these extra things, it still does require some, fundamental, making sure that we are using our bottom lip as a cushion, making sure that we are not a little bit too wide. If you're too open in your mouth on saxophone, it'll just not sound good. Okay, so you still need to have a little bit of a firm embouchure. Embouchure is kind of just your lip area. Okay. Let's go ahead and play the B flat scale. And if you notice, you will also see some of them. Go ahead and put your horn in playing position real quick. Okay. We have, I think, 3 of them that are playing off to the side. For right now, the reason why we have that is because those students are a little bit shorter, and it's easier for them to hold. And if they try to hold it in the middle, it doesn't quite work. Okay. It just does not. Okay, so we do have most of them going in the middle. Eventually, when we get a little bit older, get a little bit taller, they will put that saxophone in the middle. That is where we want it at some point. So Toby and Mike and Emerson, we're gonna definitely have those in the middle. So that's super awesome. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and do high school cadets. So. They are further along. They have been doing a lot of 8th notes and some other a little bit quicker notes. So let's go ahead and do the high school cadets. They want the metronome. I guess my clicking is not good enough. So. Here we go. 1, 3, and 1, 2, ready, go. All right, awesome job, John. And I do want to talk about just really quickly about some of the grading. Like tonight was a grade; it's a performance grade, but they're also